All right, one of the best fighters to ever come out of China, the perennial, and yes, I said perennial bantamweight contender, Song Yadong, in another massive career spot here tonight.
To come into the UFC with that type of expectation and not only live up to it, but to do even better is how you will always remember Song Yadong. Uriah Faber spoke so highly of this kid from the moment we were introduced to him. He's done better. He's so tough, so durable, and his athleticism is as good as anyone the 135-pound division has ever seen.
Long-time representative now of Team Alpha Male. He was unbeaten, as many of you know, in 9 of his first 10 UFC appearances, has fallen to elite competition. Another elite fighter showing up in his bracket here tonight. All right, folks, with much fanfare, here's the proud Ecuadorian former world title challenger in the bantamweight division, Marlon Vera. Outstanding striker. We have talked ad nauseum about the cardiovascular base. Now we see if he can get over the hump and prove that he is worthy of another championship opportunity.
You know, Chito Vera's loved. I mean, people love Chito. He's a guy that fans are drawn to, partly because of his fighting style. But when he left the Ultimate Fighter, you saw him evolve to a guy that could defend takedowns, evolve to a guy that mixed in kicks beautifully. Chito Vera is one of the success stories of the Ultimate Fighter. Let's see if that story continues with a big victory tonight.
All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now until the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Song Yadong. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world,
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here's Marlon Vera, the proud, popular Ecuadorian in another big spot here tonight. Comes in tonight with more finishes than any bantamweight in UFC history. That is not a misprint, and he is all but guaranteed another win by stoppage here tonight. Beautiful right cross there by Song Yadong. You certainly don't want to be on the wrong end of too many of those.
John, it's the speed at which he throws that. This guy is an amazing athlete. He goes from point A to point B as quick as anyone in the UFC.
Man, Song Yadong's got to have as much muscle mass as anyone in this division trying to land one of his patented power shots here.
Grounded stance, heavy on his feet, but he's doing that because he knows that if he can get going, he can knock people out.
Both guys just so cool and collected. If you've never been to a UFC live event, there is an indescribable tension when there is a belt on the line. Oh, and there it is again. The corner called for it. Right cross from Song Yadong.
Song Yadong is so fast, and he just keeps landing that right cross.
Feint right there by Vera. Oh, side kick. Well done. Just over 2 minutes to go. Vera's starting to feel it here early round one, taking immediate control of the fight and taking the air out of his opponent. Oh, great connection by him there. I actually thought his opponent might avoid that. He got hit.
He almost got in the way, but when you're fighting a sniper like this, there is no safe place.
And there's the feint by Cheeto. All right, there it is again, the front kick from Marlon Cheeto Vera, continuing to pick his spots well tonight.
And pick his opponent apart. Cheeto Vera's a big guy for the 135-pound weight class. He uses his length very well, as it is showing in these multiple front kicks that he keeps landing.
Vera's eye is starting to swell shut.
And they clinch. Look for him now to drop to a single leg to try to secure a takedown from his clinch position.
All right, so he just ate a big punch. We'll see if the defense shores up from here. Round two is next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, round two, bantamweight championship on the line. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, that defense is a thing of beauty, right? For these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style that allows them to operate at a super elite level. Both truly having tremendous performances.
Well, you can hear the corner calling for the feint. Nice feint to the right there by Yadong. Oh, thought he might have had that head kick, but just out of range. Oh, man, the hard hook lands again. He's had that weapon going all night.
It's one of his best strikes. He does a good job of turning on it, landing it to get back the distance and safety so that he doesn't have to take anything in return.
Oh, punishing elbow right up the gut. Elbow now blocked by Yadong.
I mean, look at his left leg already on the outside. The inside of the right leg's gonna start looking at like that too very soon.
Oh!
If he takes any more of those inside kicks.
And of course there was a beautiful left hand that got in there a moment ago. Oh, nice job with the high guard. Perhaps we don't acknowledge defense enough.
I mean, this guy is a master of it. He takes no damage. He can stand in front of his opponents, and because he has that conventional high guard, he doesn't leave very many open.
Vera leaning on his power as he presses forward here. He's the most decorated finisher in this division.
Cheeto Vera is one of those guys that tries to dominate you with his presence. He's always in your face, head in the chest, moving forward.
Yadong's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
"30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, he blocked that punch. Nicely done defensively. Oh, huge connection right there.
He needs to get on the
the belt. So now back to the stool. He has only 60 seconds to recover. We'll see if physically he can keep himself in this fight. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. So he's really starting to put together some... Oh, pinpoint combination. Maybe a little three-piece and a soda there.
You know what, John? If that's what he's having, count the boy in. I'll have that.
Just like that, that'll do it. And still, the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world.
I mean, amazing, John Anik, that this guy continues to defend this championship. It can be very difficult to get the belt off his neck. Congratulations to the champion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 17 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Marlon Vera!
What a knockout from Marlon Chito Vera. This man has more finishes than any bantamweight in UFC history, and he is not slowing down, champ.
He's insanely powerful.